Hey guys, so this video is going to be about how your God-given light, God-given light is going to upset the darkness just by you existing, just naturally. By you being a light in dark spaces, you are going to upset the darkness, the demons around you. They're going to be shook, they're going to be irritated, they're going to try to attack you. And this happened to me in so many different situations, and recently it happened in a job that I had where my natural God-given light, literally just by me existing, just by me showing up to this job and giving it my all and dressing up as much as I could, and just showing up as myself, I irritated literally a person I was working with. And it was an everyday battle where I was just constantly being spiritually attacked for what I was wearing. Any little thing that I did, down to my nails, was attacked. And I have dealt with this my entire life, and I'm now, as a 19-year-old, realizing what this is and why this is happening. And it's not that people hate me, it's that they're jealous, because I have a God-given light and God is in me and runs through me, and they hate me because they hated God first. And I always come back to that quote of they hate you because they hated me first, in regards to God. And they hated Jesus because he was a light on this earth in the darkness, and they literally gave him a crown of thorns. So I also think about, I saw something on Pinterest that said something like, why are you looking for approval in a world that gave Jesus a crown of thorns? And I totally relate with that, because your natural light, just from you existing, just from you being a positive light in such a dark world, will upset so many people, make people jealous, make people hate you, whatever it is. And I always thought it was just something wrong with me. I was like, why, ever since I was a kid, elementary school, middle school, why are people treating me so weird, so different? Like, is something wrong with me? Like, I feel like I don't belong on this earth. And even though I still feel that way, I still feel like a black sheep, I still feel like I don't belong because I am a light in such a dark world. All glory to God, it's his light running through me. But I now understand why, and thank God that he found me, because the more that I know him, I understand I'm a lot like him. I have a lot of just God-given light is the only way I can really describe it. And this world is so dark, it hates positivity, it hates light, it hates kindness, it hates gentleness. Like, it literally demonizes all those good qualities and makes you feel bad for how sensitive you are. But in reality, like, this world is just so dark, it's so evil, run by demons, you know what I mean? Like, we are so deceived, it is flipped so backwards. And I think about a time, like, I remember when I was in middle school, I think high school specifically was absolutely awful for me. I ended up leaving high school to do online school my sophomore year, because this actually happened to me. I did this in the 8th grade too, which is so young now that I think about it, where I left school because I was being bullied, and I did online school because it was just so awful. I was being bullied for absolutely no reason, and there was nothing that really, like, these bullies were bullying me for absolutely no reason. It was guys, but it was also girls that I was friends with. I remember in high school specifically, I was bullied so bad by girls that, like, were my friends, and I, like, grew up with these girls in, like, middle school to high school. Like, we really, like, grew up together. And then in high school, like, I had so many scenarios where girls were just being awful to me, and I was that girl that really ate lunch alone. Like, I had no friends. I would sit at that lunch table alone. And this was so hard for me because I really didn't understand it. I hated school because of bullying and things like that. And I didn't understand why I was getting so much hate. I did not understand it, and now I do, because it's just that I have a God-given light, and people who don't have that, like, they see me and they are just immediately intimidated by me, jealous, whatever it is, when I am actually such a kind person. And I wish it wasn't like that. I wish I didn't have such a light that intimidated people around me, made them jealous of me, made them hate me. But like, I truly, I'm trying to just be grateful for it, because I'm grateful I'm not like the world. I'm not meant to fit into this world. I'm meant to be Christ-like. And I'm grateful that I came back to my faith, and it's getting stronger every single day now, because I understand that those good qualities are a lot like God. Like, they're all God-given, so I'm not gonna take credit for any of the qualities that I have, because my heart is formed by God. He created me in his image. But I also just remembered, oh my gosh, I was on the volleyball team in 7th grade, 8th grade. I don't remember exactly, one of those. But I just remember, like, before a volleyball game, I was hanging out with my team, and then one of my teammates / friends said to me, like, "You're just so perfect," and like like took a picture of me, I think, and then was just like, "You're just so perfect." And it was with that tone of just like, not like complimenting me, not saying like you're so perfect, it's like you're so perfect, and like demonizing that. And I don't feel like I'm perfect. I don't feel that at all. I feel like very the opposite of perfect. I don't think I am that. And so for my friend / teammate, who I was best friends with at the time, we were extremely close at this time, and for her to be like jealous, like in competition with me at such a young age, where like I'm such a girl's girl, I'll never be in competition with any woman. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're rich and famous. I will never be in competition or comparison with any woman, because I love women so much. And if you're a girl's girl, then you understand what I'm saying. I think women should not be in competition with each other. I think we should all support and uplift each other and everything like that. But yeah, these thoughts run through my head all the time, of like remembering how I was treated in middle school, high school, even back to elementary school. I remember being excluded, left out, things like that, and I really never understood why. But now I get it. The more I know God, the more I know that I was called to be set apart. I'm not called to be like this world, and I'm so grateful. It is really hard, because I just like, there's so many times where I just feel so alone, so left out, so excluded, and so abandoned. And I'm truly like alone 24/7 all the time, and it's just me and God. And so I find myself just like being like, I can't wait for heaven. Like, I just can't wait. And I literally think about it every single day. I can't wait for heaven, because I just know like that is where I'm home, if that makes sense. Like, I've been homesick for heaven for my entire life, without even knowing until recently what I was homesick for. But now I know that like my soul is truly so pure, and it is made to fit into heaven, and I'm grateful for that. But it is definitely so hard to be in such a dark, evil earth, and have to take this walk alone. Even though I'm not spiritually alone, because God is with me, but I am, physically alone, which is something I struggle with. But I know deep down I'm not alone, because God is always with me every second of the day, and there's not a moment that I'm not on his mind. But yeah, I hope this helped anyone that might relate to it, because oh my gosh, I've definitely been just spiritually attacked my entire life, like hate, jealousy. I literally have dealt with jealousy directed towards me ever since I was very young, and I never understood what it was. I thought people just literally hated me because I was like such a weirdo, which might be the case. Maybe I am such a weirdo, but you know what? It's like the only thing that matters to me is what God thinks of me. But yeah, so shout out to anyone that might feel excluded or might feel like they're homesick for heaven, because I definitely feel the same exact way. You are not alone in that. If you feel like you don't fit into this world because it is so twisted and dark and evil, I just want you to know that there is a better place for us, and where there's going to be no hunger, no thirst, no hurt, no tears, and we're going to have new bodies with no pain. And I just, oh my gosh, I want to cry. I'm just so excited for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.